How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K22 MyNBA rebuild. In today's rebuild, we've got the Charlotte Hornets because we're doing a what-if scenario, obviously, since we've already done a bunch of what-if scenarios with the Hornets. We actually done a few with the Hornets already. We've also rebuilt all 32 teams, or 30 teams, I should say. That's all down in the description. But yeah, Vishnu, thank you for the idea. What if Victor Wembanyama gets drafted to the Charlotte Hornets? Is it possible? I mean, I guess anything is possible, but it's probably unlikely. But in this scenario, that is what we're going to see what happens. So, if you enjoy the content, leave a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and let me know in the comments what video it is. Check out my socials down below in the description with that playlist I mentioned before. And let me know some other ideas down below in the comments. With that being said, get on to gameplay. As you guys know, with these videos, we always start whenever the person gets drafted. So, we're at the end of the 2023 season. We actually ended up making the Eastern Conference Finals, and we lost to the Wizards, who were also an 8th seed and made the finals. Interesting. Bucks won in the first year. Pelicans won it this year. Giannis was Finals MVP, then Brandon Ingram was Finals MVP this season. I think LaMelo Ball had All-NBA first team in his first year that we simulated, and then the second year he had second team. So, yeah, we were terrible the first year. We did get Jalen Duren. We didn't make too many moves. We let a couple guys walk, like Plumlee and someone else. We did pick up Ricky Rubio, but that was about it. So nothing else really happened. So yeah, let's go on. We got to get the first pick. So we have to pick Victor Wembanyama. So that's the main purpose of the video. All right, so we don't have our pick, so it's going to be a bit interesting trying to trade for number 1, but we'll be able to do it. Like, I'm not worried about it. So since we have Jalen Duren, I feel like it just makes sense to include him in the move. But who has number 1 pick again? I forgot. I think it was who was it? Spurs. Okay, so Spurs have the number 1 pick. Alright, so let's see if we can trade for the number 1 pick. Okay, so basically trade away all my first round picks, Jalen Duren, and Gordon Hayward, clear up some castles, and we got the number 1 pick. So we're going to take Victor Wembanyama, obviously. Pair him up with LaMelo Ball. So here we go. Choose prospect, Victor Wembanyama. Welcome to the team. Like I said, this was Vishnu's idea. And by the way, I didn't mention this before, but I always leave the comment, pinned comment, and in the description, the person's channel. So yeah, Vishnu, well, I mean, he probably knows that already, but like people that are new, that give me ideas, I always leave the channel in the description, as well as the pinned comment, so definitely check them out. Alright, so, team player options, LaMelo Ball, James Bouknight, Vernon Carey Jr., Kai Jones, JT Thor, we'll accept all of them. Qualifiers, we gotta re-sign, well, I don't know, do we want to offer Nick Richards? I feel like we have a lot of centers, so I don't know if we need Nick Richards. PJ Washington, honestly, the same thing. I feel like I don't need him either. I mean, we'll extend the qualifier, and then we can always trade them. But Nick Richards, definitely not. I'm going to say no to him. PJ Washington, sure. And I guess Cody Martin, why not? But yeah, in free agency, are we going to have any money? I'm actually curious to see. I don't think we'll have... Actually, we might have some money. I forgot Miles Bridges is an unrestricted free agent. For some reason, his stats aren't really that good in 2K. But it's all good. So, I'm actually curious to see if I should just renounce the rights on people. But then again, it's not really realistic. So, you know what? We're just going to re-sign our guys. Let's just re-sign Miles Bridges. Give him like a $20 million contract for 3 years. And then these guys are restricted, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, so we'll do that. Jalen McDaniels. We'll give him a 1-year deal. And, yeah, I don't want Nick Richards. So, yeah, everything else here is good. I'm probably gonna have to fill out the rest of my roster with whatever ends up happening here, but we do get Miles Bridges. So here we go, one more time, and we are set. So, I will fill out the rest of my team, and I'll see you guys once I do that. So this is going to be the team in our first actual season. So LaMelo Ball is up to a 95, which is nice. Obviously, one of the better players in the league. Miles Bridges. We got Terry Rozier still. I forgot about that. Okay. So we can still look to potentially flip Terry Rozier if we want. Because he has a pretty sizable contract. James Bouknight. We picked up Lou Dort, which is cool. We still got Ricky Rubio. He's expiring this season. Kai Jones, Jalen McDaniels, JT Thor, Vernon Carey. We picked up Jeremy Lamb, Cameron Payne, Evan Fournier, and James Ennis to round out the lineup. So, first actual season. Let's just simulate and see how we do. Let's take a look at the coaching game plan. So, Victor Wembanyama is in the starting lineup. He's going to be getting 27 minutes per game, so that's not too bad. I mean, like I mean, we've played as him as enough. We know he's going to progress really well. This rotation is actually pretty balanced. I like to see that. That's pretty nice. So, in terms of scoring options, I think I'm going to do the following. We're going to have LaMelo be the number 1. I'm thinking maybe... I don't know what we want to do here. Do we want to do... I guess Miles Bridges is the number 2, and then maybe... We'll go Victor as the 3rd option to start off. Why not? We'll give it a chance, see what happens. But I think this team should be pretty good, especially since we got the Eastern Conference Finals. So, we're going to simulate the deadline, show you guys the stats. Let's see you guys what's in there. So, at the trade deadline, we're currently like a middle-of-the-pack team, 8th seed. I thought we'd be a little bit better, but I guess not. We kind of got off to a terrible start. 29-27, so we have picked it up as of late a little bit. Hopefully we can bypass the playing game, but looking at the stats, so obviously LaMelo Ball leading my team in points. Take a look at Victor Wembanyama stats of 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, over a steal, and over 2 blocks a game. And like I said, the shooting splits 43 from the field, 31 from the line, 3-point, and 77 from the line. It's not bad. But you know, like I said, he's gonna make a nice. He's gonna make a nice little jump. He'll end up being fine. So I'm not too worried about it. In his rookie year, he's looking pretty good. Miles Bridges actually is the second option. Is playing a lot better than he did last year. So good for him. Then everyone else here, you guys can see the stats. So I think I might look to move Terry Rozier in the offseason and just let James Bouknight just the starting shooting guard. So yeah, I think I might do that and try to get some pieces for Terry Rozier. But yeah, we'll see what I end up doing. But other than that, let's take a look at the coach game plan just to double check what we got going on over here. There you go. So Victor's actually getting 36 minutes, so I definitely think that his stats are going to improve. Let's take a look at the system proficiency. Ace in space is 4 stars, so we'll keep it that way. Alright, so we're currently the 8th seed, like I said, 29-27. Let's see how well we could do in the second half of the year, post All-Star break, post trade deadline, and see if we can pass up having to bypass the play-in tournament. Hopefully we just make it as a playoff team. The year we got Trae Young MVP, Victor Wembanyama did win the rookie this year, which is nice to see. So he was pretty solid. Nearly 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, over a steal and 2 blocks a game. And the shooting splits were a lot better in the second half of the year, so that's great to see. So yeah, he was really good. So great for Victor. It's a good start. So far, so good. Kevin Porter Jr., Giannis, Chet, Nate McMillan. Chet was on the Spurs. Interesting. And he was the most improved player. Good for you, Chet. They could have had Chet and Victor. That would have been interesting. But yeah, LaMelo Ball, All-NBA first team. Another nice season for LaMelo. 23.3 points, 7.7 rebounds, 9.2 assists. Yeah, I mean, LaMelo Ball, ridiculous. And 50-40-90. Yeah, 50-40-90 for the man. The myth, the legend. So, don't think we're going to have any other Hornets on any of the other teams. I mean, all defense second team, LaMelo. Besides, of course, Victor Wembanyama. But Kai Jones, all rookie. He didn't play last season. So, I guess technically this is his first year. Or maybe the year before, too. I don't know. Either way, he didn't play. I guess this is his rookie year. So cool. Alright. We're the 8th seed, so we are in the play-in tournament. We're taking on Brooklyn. If we beat them, we are in the playoffs, which would be fantastic. Let's just take a look at the stats for the rest of the team. I mean, you guys already saw the stats, but yeah, in case you guys want to take a look here. Pretty good numbers from some of these guys here, but obviously the main focus is, of course, Victor Wembanyama and how he does. So, we were 42-40. So, taking on the Nets. Game 1, do or die, technically. And we won. So we're taking on Cleveland. We're in the bottom right. You can't see because of my face cam. Bottom right, taking on Cleveland. Here we go. Cleveland, game 1. We lose. Okay, game 2. We win, so we're tied 1-1. We're now down 2-1. We go down 3-1 and probably gonna lose in 5. Yes. I just knew it. So, alright, so first actual season of this video. Lost in the first round to Cleveland. And the Hawks win the finals against the Thunder. Trae Young, finals MVP. Let's go on into the second year of this what-if scenario. So, we're going to accept the team options on all these guys. We did have some second-round picks. Did not decide not to sign them. We got to re-sign LaMelo Ball. That is a priority and a half. But I am actually going to see what we can get for Teratius Rozier. See what's out there for the market on him. I'll do this deal with the Kings. Terry Rozier, Jeremy Lamb, and 2 second-round picks to the Kings for Davion Mitchell and a future first-round pick from the Kings, which is Toronto's lottery protected pick. So I'll take it. Oh, this is going to be the team going into season number 2. So LaMelo Ball is up to a 96. We've got Victor Wembanyama, who jumps up to an 85 overall. You got Miles Bridges, Davion Mitchell now with James Bouknight, Lou Dort, Kai Jones, JT Thor, Vernon Carey Jr., Luke Kennard, who we picked up, Jaden McDaniels, Josh Richardson, who we picked up, Ricky Rubio, who we re-signed to a 1-year deal, Jordan Finney-Smith, Davis Caldwell-Pope to round out the team. So, that is going to be the team for the second season. Let's advance on to said second season. Second season, this is the rotation. So, LaMelo Ball's getting 37 minutes. Got James Bouknight, Lou Dort, Miles Bridges. Got Victor Wembanyama getting 35, although coach suggests 31, but do I care? Not really. It does not matter to me, ladies and gentlemen, but I will take it. This team's looking pretty solid. So, Victor's going to get 35 minutes. And I'm also going to change his scoring preference. LaMelo Ball's going to get scoring preference number 1. I don't know why he wasn't. I'm going to do Victor as the number 2 option. And then Miles Bridges at the 3 option. So that's pretty much going to be that. So I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline. See the stats. Show you guys the stats. I think we should be pretty good. I mean, we're power ranked number 1. Does that mean much? Not always, but we'll see if it means something today. See you guys at the deadline. So we're at the trade deadline, currently the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's take a look at the teams. So we're 33 and 23, not too bad. So how's the stats looking? LaMelo Ball leading my team in points, 25.7, 8.2 rather. Wow, he's having an amazing season. Doing his thing out there, of course, doing 50, 40, 90. And Victor Wembanyama in his second season, doing pretty good himself. 19.9 points and 9 rebounds, over 3 assists. And he's playing some stellar defense. And he's more efficient than he was last season. So that's good. Less turnovers. So we love to see it. And I got something stuck in my throat. And I've had it stuck in my throat. And I can't get it out. I don't know what it is. Probably like a piece of food or something. I don't know, man. But I hate that. I hate when I get something stuck in my throat. But either way, 6 guys averaging double figures. So that's pretty solid. But not necessarily the point of the video. The point of the video is really just how Victor Wembanyama does. And he's doing pretty damn good. So, forgot to show you guys playoff stats last season. Told you I'd forget. This year I won't. So, there are going to be the minutes. So it looks like Victor's going to play a little bit less. Probably Coach Borrego doesn't want to kill him. So I'm fine with that. So yeah, I think this team should be pretty decent. We're currently at 4th seed. Maybe we can leap up to a top 3, maybe even a top 2 seed. But the only way we'll find out is by simulating. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Alright, so this is a nice little surprise here. LaMelo Ball, MVP. Love to see it. He had an amazing year. We were the 4th seed, but still nice year from LaMelo, winning the MVP. DJ Wagner, Rookie of the Year, James Harden, whatever his name is, Giannis. Can't say whatever his name is, but you know. Paul Banchero, Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year, Taylor Jenkins, Player of the Year, Christian Bartlett. So yeah, obviously LaMelo Ball is going to be on All-NBA first team if he won the MVP. All-NBA second, All-NBA third, nobody else. All-Defensive first, All-Defense second, got LaMelo again. Yeah, so no other Hornets besides LaMelo. But we are in the playoffs, and we're taking on the Hawks. Just a nice little matchup there. We were 50 and 32. So, 7 games better. 7 games better. Let's take a look at these stats, see how we did. So, yeah, LaMelo was obviously an MVP, so you saw that. Victor, 19.4 points, 9 rebounds, 3.5 assists, almost a steal, and over 2.5 blocks a game. Shot the ball better. Played a little less minutes. Turned the ball a little less over, so that's good to see. He was very good, so he's hopefully in the playoffs he'll also step it up to another level. You guys see the rest of the team. 6 guys average double figures, nearly 7 from Davion Mitchell, but couldn't get there. That's all right though. Team is looking good. I think we'd be a pretty scary 4 seed for sure. So let's take a look at the coach game plan just to see what's going on over here. So that's what the coach wants to do. So Victor's going to get 30 minutes playoffs. All right. Bet. All right. So we're going to send him play in. Here we go. Game 1 against the Hawks. How do we do? Game 1, we win by 10. Nice. Can we win game 2? No. We lose by 8. So it's 1-1. We go down 2-1. We tie it up at 2-2. If we win game 5, that would be huge. We don't. So, Davion Mitchell, less minutes. There you go. Less minutes, Davion Mitchell. Simcast it. Why not? Force a game 7. We are away, so it could be tough. We need to get off a good start, which we haven't, and it's looking like it might be a loss. Oh, yeah. Terrible fourth quarter. So, yeah, we lost. And, yeah, so I don't know how we got to the conference finals in our second season, technically, of this video before I actually started, but, it's just 2K being 2K. All right, so let's see who wins the playoffs, wins the final. It's going to be the Kings beating the Pistons, all right. Okay, sure. I think that's the first time I've ever seen the Kings win a finals in any of these rebuilds. I'm pretty sure I don't think the Kings... I think the Kings... I've never seen the Kings win a finals. Okay, fair enough. Good play. Get fair play to the Kings. Big up Kings. Big up Kings. All right, on to the next season. All right, so we have no draft picks, but we do got Victor Wembanyama, obviously, team option. He's got 2 more years, so we got 2 more years of this video because we always do the scale of the rookie contract. And then we kind of just predict there, like, okay, yeah, they probably win, right? So Davion Mitchell, Kai Jones, James Bonet, we're going to give them all qualifiers. And then we got unrestricted free agency now, or just anything in general. So JT Thor, we'll give him a small little contract. I mean, it's not really small, but we'll give him $10.5 million for 2 years. And these guys will just get back on the qualifiers, I think, and then we'll just try to fill the rest of the team with just some minimum guys. Josh Richardson against rights on. So we'll see what happens here. Whoa. Ooh. Almost renounced the rights on them. That would have been bad. But cap hold them. Just like that. And yeah, they're still on qualifiers. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll offer. Maybe we won't. We'll see. But let's see. Why do they want to announce the rights? I don't want to do that. At player progression, we finished filling out the team. So, LaMelo Ball. Victor Wembanyama is up to 90 overall now. That's pretty crazy. Davion Mitchell doing his thing out there. We got Miles Bridges still, James Bonet, Luke Dort still on the team. We got Kai Jones back on a qualifier. JT Thor picked up Devontae Graham again, who was originally on the Hornets. Or no, was he on it now? Is he on the Hornets now? No, he's on the Pelicans. Yeah, he was on the Hornets, and then he got the Pelicans. Yeah, I think that's right. I'll just look it up. Yes, there you go. All right, Burton Carey Jr., Jaden McDaniels, Luke Kennard we re-signed. We've got Big Drew Banks. I think we re-signed Josh Richardson. Then we picked up Gary Payton to fill out the team. So, on to our 3rd season. 2 more years. I think we should be... Hopefully, we'll be better this year and get out of the 1st round. Game plan. Here we go. Season number 3. LaMelo's getting the most minutes. We've got Bonet, Dort, Bridges in the starting lineup. And Victor's getting 34 minutes a game. Victor Wembanyama. And then we got Davion Mitchell coming off the bench, getting 31 minutes. Kai Jones, JT Thor, Devontae Graham. I think this team's pretty solid. I really do think this team could be good. Hopefully, 2K thinks so as well. LaMelo Ball is going to be the first option, though. Victor Wembanyama, and then we're going to go with, I guess, Miles Bridges. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. So I'm going to simulate. I'll see you guys at the trade deadline and show you guys the stats. Hopefully, we're pretty dang good. The deadline, and we're currently the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference, 34-22. So this team is looking a lot better than it has in the past. So here we go. Let's take a look at the statistics, player stats. Here we go. So Victor Wembanyama is actually my leading scorer, 24.3 points, 10.5 rebounds. Yeah, I mean he's barely leading, but still leading. 50% from the field, 36 from 3, 86 from the line. LaMelo Ball pretty much right there as well. He's having a nice season as well. I mean, this is a dynamic duo for the ages. Victor Wembanyama and LaMelo Ball. Pretty crazy. And they are starting to come into their own. This team is looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe in our last season we will go with Victor Wembanyama as the #1 scoring option. I think not the rest of the season this year, but he is looking like he might be the #1 option once again on the team. So, yeah, the team's looking pretty dang filthy. I will say that. Hopefully we can keep it up, get a top 2 seed. What were our standings, by the way? We were 34 and 22, 2 games behind the Detroit Pistons. So here we go. I will see you guys at the end of the regular season, where hopefully we maintain at least a 2 seed. I'd like a top 3 at the minimum, but we're going for that number 1 seed. In the second half of the year, we were actually an embarrassment to the city of Charlotte. I guess 2K just didn't want us to win, but LaMelo Ball did get MVP, and yeah, he had a nice season again, so good for LaMelo. But only the 7 seed, so kind of an embarrassment, if I said so myself. Definitely an underwhelming second half of the year for sure, but pretty solid stuff from LaMelo winning MVP. Any other awards here? You guys can pause and take a look. I'm not going to really say them out loud because they don't really matter. Jokic, once again on the Rockets, of course. Anybody else? No Victor, really? No Victor Wembanyama, huh? That's odd. No, all defensive second. That's a little weird that Victor's not on any of these teams, but okay. Yeah, we're the 7th seed, which is kind of an annoyance, so we're taking in Toronto. So yeah, 45 and 37, which isn't a bad record, but like we were literally 34 and 22, so we had a losing record. So yeah, but yeah, Victor though 22.7 points, 10.5 rebounds, 3.4 assists. Played some stellar defense, but yeah, did not make an All-NBA team. Kind of surprised about that, but James Bouknight, 3rd leading scorer. I might make him the 3rd option over Miles Bridges. I think that just makes the most sense. But yeah, you guys see the team is pretty good. So, well, sort of good. And I forgot to show you guys the playoff stats. Wow, I forgot again. I said I was going to forget, and what did I do? I forgot. God, this video is a train wreck. Okay. You know what it is? It's that thing that's stuck in my throat. It's distracting me. It really is. Like, I want to get it out, but I can't. Alright, here we go. Play in. Simulate. Go. We win. We lost, first off. Let's just view the box score. We lost to the Raptors by 4. Ball and Wembanyama, though, they played well. Then we beat Brooklyn. And Ball and Wembanyama played well. So that's good. Alright, so we're taking on Detroit in round number 1. They were the number 1 seed. They're probably going to beat us, and we're probably going to lose once again in the first round. Although we tie up the series at 1, and we are up 2-1. We might go up 3-1. We do go up 3-1, and we win in 6. Alright, okay. So that's promising. That is definitely promising. So, Cleveland. Game 1, we beat them by 8. Cool. Game 2, they beat us by 5. Game 3, we lose by a lot. Game 4, we win. Best of 3 now. Game 5 is huge. We take the dub. If we win in 6, we go on to the Eastern Conference Finals, and we are there as an 8 seed. We shouldn't have been an 8 seed, but here we are. Washington, oh, look at that. Minnesota, Dallas, 3-8, 3-8 in the East as well. Game 1 against Washington, we lose by 2 points. Game 2, we win by 8. Game 3, we win by a lot. Game 4, it's 2-2. Can we go up 3-2? No, we can't. We're down 3-2. We're down 3-2. We can't lose. Come on, 2K. Don't make us lose. Please don't make us lose. Don't make us lose. Got a simcast here. So we're at home. Got off to a great first quarter. Nice second quarter, and it looks like it's going to be a blowout. Yep. That's what we like to see. LaMelo Ball, triple-double. Victor Wembanyama, amazing game from him, too. So he played well. Everyone played well. Game 7. Decisive Game 7. This is huge. This is to go to the NBA Finals, the National Basketball Association Finals. Well, not a great first quarter. Not a bad second quarter. Good start to the third, but then we choked it, and it's close. And we regain the lead. It's close, and we lose by 2. As we can't advance to the finals. But, I mean, Victor played well. So, I'm just curious to see the playoff stats, because I forgot to show you guys every single year the playoff stats. So, well, yeah, they played well. I mean, like I said, if we lost, like, it's not because of them. It's just not. Like, they're really not the reason. Honestly, really, no one here played awful. Yeah, no one really here, like, that played that bad. Maybe we can move Miles Bridges, though, if he's a free agent. If he's not a free agent, we might move him. Just to see if we can get an upgrade for him, but let's just see who wins the finals. Wizards. With Jason Tatum. That's the finals MVP. Okay. We got one more year. Let's see if we can win the finals, potentially. I mean, we got to the Eastern Conference Finals. 2 points away from making an NBA Finals. Maybe that could have been us that won. Hopefully, this year will be the year. Alright, I'm going to do this deal with the Grizzlies. We're going to give up JT Thor, Devontae Graham, and Luke Kennard for Monte Morris and Trey Murphy. We had that pick from Toronto. I guess we're just going to take this. Actually, no. He's a 70 overall. Fuck that. We don't need that. Victor, one more year of him. Qualifiers. Vernon Carey Jr., Kai Jones. They could just sign their qualifiers. Stephen Curry. Want to come to the team? No. Kevin Durant? No. Aaron Jackson Jr.? No. Jimmy Butler? No. Kyrie Irving? No. Okay, they don't want to come. Alright. Let's just see who's unrestricted. We have a lot of money. Who is S. Bridges, Lou Dort? That's really a large cap hold. Actually, if I renounce the rights on... No, we're still going to have... No, we're not going to have... Yeah, we're not going to have enough. Yeah, no. We're not. Okay. So then I'm going to cap hold Kai Jones. Renounce the rights on all these guys. Jalen McDaniels. Yeah. Lou Dort, no. Miles Bridges, no. Alright. So let's just re-sign. These guys and fill out the rest of the team with some filler players. This is going to be the team. LaMelo Ball, Victor Wembanyama. LaMelo was at 98. Victor's at a 93. We got Davion Mitchell, Miles Bridges, James Bouknight, Monte Morris, Trey Murphy, Lou Dort, Kai Jones. I think this team could be pretty solid. We picked up David Nwaba, Landry Shamet, Matisse Thybulle to fill out the team. Also Darren Davis. Re-signed most of our guys. So, can this team be good? Is this team good enough to win a championship? Well, we're going to simulate and find out. I'll see you guys at the start of the fourth and final year of this what-if scenario. So here we are, fourth and final season, game plan. So the game plan is to have Wembanyama, Victor, play 35 minutes. So that's okay. You guys see the rotation. You already saw the roster. So I think I'm going to have... Should we have Victor play... Should we have Victor be the #1 scoring option? We'll try it. And then we'll have LaMelo. And then we're going to do James Bouknight being the 3rd scoring option. We're going to try that. We are power ranked #1, but as you know, it really doesn't matter. So, we're going to simulate to the deadline. I'll see you guys once I'm there, show you the stats. Final season, we are currently the #2 seed in the Eastern Conference. We are sitting at 37-19. The Pistons are just so much better, but we are having a nice season. Can't complain. We are playing pretty well. But let's take a look at the player stats. So, Victor Wembanyama, 27.1 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. He's having an amazing over 3 blocks, nearly 3.5 blocks game, over a steal game. How's this guy not made an All-NBA team? Hopefully this is the year he does. LaMelo Ball, 50-40-90. That's the #2 guy right now. 25 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, over 2 steals a game. Ridiculous. James Bouknight is the 3rd option. He's playing pretty well. How about this? Trey Murphy, who we traded for, playing pretty well so far. Lou Dort, Miles Bridges, not playing that much this season. I guess he's a little bit more efficient. His minutes are the same. He's not getting much shots up. I'm going to see if there's a trade we can make for Miles Bridges, see if we can make this team a little bit better. Same thing with Davion Mitchell. High overall, but he's making a lot of money. So let's see if I can maybe make a move here to possibly trade for, like, a stud. Alright, I might do this deal with the Nuggets. So Davion Mitchell, Miles Bridges, a 1st-round pick. We get back Michael Porter Jr. and Devin Vassell. I might look to move Devin Vassell then, but I'm kind of curious to see what this team now looks like with Michael Porter Jr. I mean, this is a pretty scary scoring lineup here. So, and the bench is still pretty solid. I'm gonna see if I can get something for Devin Vassell, maybe like a power forward, better power forward, and then Trey Murphy can just come off the bench. So let's see if there's anything out there for Devin Vassell. All right, so I'll do the show with the Bulls. We're gonna give up Devin Vassell, 2 picks, and David Noah, but we get back Patrick Williams and this guy Vlade Lekic, who's playing pretty solid. Yeah, I'll take him. Why not? Screw it. So that's going to be the team, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this team could be #1 seed. I think Patrick Williams actually coming off the bench, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think this team could be pretty solid. I do. Hopefully, I mean, we're top 2 seed right now. Hopefully we can maintain that. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, show you guys the stats, and try to win a championship, please. Victor Wembanyama ended up winning the MVP. Well, we had a lot of MVPs in this video, so that's pretty solid. So good stuff from Victor. 26.1 points, 11.7 rebounds, 4 assists. Numbers were absolutely amazing. So good for Victor Wembanyama. Sorry guys, just have to pause it really quick. So yeah, you guys see the rest of the rewards here. So yeah, All-NBA first team got, obviously we're going to have Victor Wembanyama. We also have LaMelo Ball on the All-NBA first team, 25.3 points. 7.8 rebounds, 7.3 assists, so double-double for him, and nearly 50-40-90 season from him. Yeah, this guy is just on another level. Whoo! He is on another level. Alright, all NBA second team and all NBA third team, no other Hornets. I mean, defense, all defense first team, got Victor Wembanyama making it, which makes a lot of sense, since his defense was absolutely out of this world. And LaMelo Ball's on all defense second team. So good for him. And then we got Vlade Lekic, who we traded for midway through the season. All rookie first team, so good for him. And then no one else there. So yeah, we were the second seed in the East. Of course, the Pistons were the #1 seed. They were really good, but we were only 3 games back from them, so we are right there with them. And of course, looking at the stats for the rest of the team, I mean, Bo Knight was pretty solid. Got Porter Jr. we traded for, Lekic, Williams, Murphy. 7 guys averaging above 10 points per game, so that's pretty solid there. So we're looking solid. We're looking good. Coach game plan, how are we looking here? That's the real question. So we're going to go with this. The rotations, 40 minutes each for Ball and Wembanyama. Going 9-man rotation. I'm fine with that. Gotta look at that system proficiency, actually. I'm kind of curious to see what that's looking like. I didn't really check that. 4-star grit and grind. I think we should probably do pace and space. Or balanced. Let's go balanced. Alright, so who are we taking on in the play from the play-in? Let's see. Simulate play-in. It's going to be Philadelphia. Alright, so you guys can't see that, but in the bottom right corner, we are taking on Philadelphia. And there you go, now you can see it. So game 1 against Philly, we take the win by 1 point. Game number 2, we win by a lot. 49 to be exact. We win game 3, we're probably going to sweep them when we do. So we're advancing to the Eastern Conference Semifinals. We're taking on the 3-seed Orlando Magic. Be a tough matchup here. Game 1, we do win by 11 points. Game 2, we win by 32. Game 3, we win by 2. And we win game 4. Yes, we are in the Eastern Conference Finals. Look at that. We're going to be taking on the 4-seed Cavaliers. The Pistons lost to the Knicks. And again, it's 2-4, 2-4. So game 1, this is to go to the finals here. Could we go to the finals? That'd be great if we could. Game 1, we win. Game 2, Cleveland wins. First loss of the playoffs. Game 3, we win. So we go up 3-1. We're up 3-1, and can we win in 5? We do. We're in the NBA Finals, and we are taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, Hornets versus Timberwolves. Game 1, we take the dub by 11 points. Game 2, we take the dub by 3. Can we win game 3? No. So we're up 2-1 still. We lose 2 straight. We go down 3-2 in an embarrassing fashion. So let's take a look at the simcast here. Because we got to do it. We got to win this game. We're the away team this time. First quarter, not too bad. Second quarter, not too bad. Third quarter, very bad. Embarrassingly bad. And we end up losing the NBA Finals. Because 2K is so realistic. That is why. Don't know how this friggin' Timberwolves won. But okay. Fair play to them. Kind of an embarrassment. So we got to the NBA Finals, lost 1-2 straight, and couldn't win a single game after that. Embarrassing. But it is what it is. I think if we could maybe go on another season or two, we'd probably win. Realistically speaking, if the Hornets did get him, they'd be pretty lethal, especially down the road in a few years as Ball and Wembanyama approach their primes. But we could not get the job done, and 2K is to blame once again. But it is what it is. It's fine. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go out at the full screen, and I'll see you once I'm there. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, let me know in the comments on the video. Check my social down in the description, as well as like playlists containing other NBA 2K22 MyNBA rebuilds and what if scenarios, as well challenges. So yeah, we got another challenge coming on the way for 2K. But before we get to that, we're gonna have an NHL video coming out in the next upload. Fantasy draft, which should be a lot of fun. I always like to do the fantasy drafts. And then we got a couple other NHL challenge rebuilds, and then yeah, some NBA. Maybe we'll do like another NBA video. I have a special video planned for the holidays, so next week, baby, you guys will see. It's gonna be a special one. But either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, good night. See you soon, and peace.